Welcome to StopFake, the place where we debunk disinformation about Ukraine and set the record straight. I'm Fulbright scholar Benjamin Cohen with this week's dissection of Russian disinformation. Among the fakes we examine this week, American snipers in the Donbas, international MH17 Investigation Team ignores Russian radar data, student expelled for asking President Poroshenko an uncomfortable question, Ukraine fears mass exodus if Russian visas are introduced. So let's get to the details. Russian media are awash with stories that American snipers are fighting on the Ukrainian side in the eastern occupied territories, citing the intelligence service of the self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic and its spokesman, Eduard Basurin. A video broadcast on Russia's REN TV shows Basurin announcing that his intelligence service located snipers who arrived from the US. "We're collecting facts of their criminal activities against the people of the Donbas," he declares. Scores of Russian media disseminated this fake claim. The separatists' official website, Novorossiya, illustrates their version of this fake with a photograph of a US soldier with a sniper rifle from Iraq taken from Wikipedia. Last week, Ukrainian Defense Minister Stepan Poltorak met with US Senator Joe Donnelly to discuss American support for Ukraine, and US snipers were not part of the conversation. 3 US citizens did join the Ukrainian forces in the spring of 2016, signing volunteer contracts as required by Ukrainian law. Radio Liberty interviewed one of the soldiers who has since ended his Ukrainian military service and is currently on his honeymoon. Russian media are casting doubt on the MH17 Joint Investigation Team findings, claiming the group has ignored Russian radar data from the area where the crash occurred. Ignoring Russian data, which indicates the technical impossibility of launching a missile from the Russian separatist-controlled territory, is simply unacceptable, they claim, citing a Russian Foreign Ministry statement announcing the data was submitted to the International Investigation Team. However, Russia has not submitted any data, the Joint Investigation Team maintains. In response to StopFake's inquiry about the Russian claim, the Joint Investigation Team said they had not received any such data. Dutch prosecutors also confirmed to the Moscow Times that Russia did not provide them with any radar data whatsoever. Russian and Ukrainian media are disseminating a story claiming that a student who asked Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko if he would send his children to fight in the country's separatist-occupied eastern territories was expelled from university. Prominent Russian sites, such as Life.ru and Lenta.ru, disseminated this fake, with Life.ru calling the alleged incident an apotheosis of Ukrainian democracy. Both the Ukrainian and the Russian versions of the fake news story are filled with discrepancies, using different names for both the student and the university in question. Kyiv National University put out an official statement reminding the media that President Poroshenko met with history students from several universities and asked that they refrain from disseminating inaccurate information. The video of the meeting shows that while students were taking selfies with President Poroshenko, one of them called out a question about the war to the president. The student in question is Kyiv-Mohyla Academy master student Taras Starodubets, and he has not been expelled for asking the president a challenging question. Kyiv-Mohyla President Andriy Melashevich criticized the media for such stupidity and said that claiming that a university would expel a student for challenging official authority shows a complete lack of understanding for what freedom of speech is about. "We are proud when our students think critically and have a healthy skepticism about things," he said. Russia's national news agency RIA Novosti claimed this week that Ukraine's foreign ministry fears a mass exodus of its citizenry if visas with Russia are introduced. Other media quickly followed suit. The source for this claim is a discussion on a Ukrainian television talk show, during which a Ukrainian foreign ministry official allegedly said that introducing visas between Ukraine and Russia would lead to a mass flight of Ukrainians into Russia. While the ministry official explored the possibility of introducing visas, he never once said anything about a massive flight of Ukrainians to Russia. He did say that Ukraine should be clear as to what its goals are if visas for Russians are introduced, and should expect Russia to respond in kind. Many Ukrainians work in Russia, and the introduction of visas would be problematic for them. They might be forced to return to Ukraine, or Russia might offer them Russian passports. Is this a political slogan, or do we have a concrete goal in mind regarding these visas, the official asked. So much for a mass exodus. That's it for this week. Our video digest presents a small amount of the fakes we debunk every week. Look for more disinformation set straight on the StopFake website. Be vigilant. If you spot any disinformation about Ukraine, send it to us for an autopsy of the truth. I'm Benjamin Cohen, and this is StopFake. Thanks for watching.